All right. What's going on, guys? So, I shut down my laptop, my phones, and I kind of honestly just wanted to throw on the camera, take a step back, and just kind of talk to you guys, person to person. And to be honest, I don't even know what this video is going to be about. Freestyle. But I have subtopics of mine. One of them being the culture that we currently live in right now, with entrepreneurship, with making money online. Never forget where you came from. And it sounds so simple, and it sounds almost like you heard it before. Like, oh yeah, AJ, be grateful. Everyone has to be grateful. But like, something that I've been kind of going through since I've been making a tremendous amount of money for my age is that I got looped into this idea of always needing more, and it's not a bad thing. Obviously, you need to go after bigger goals in order to make more money, but I don't know. I was saunaing the other day, and I had my attention on God, and a memory came to mind. It was like 8 a.m. that I was saunaing outside. After I got out of the sauna, I took a step outside, and I just remembered the times where, in high school, a little bit about my backstory. I wanted to go to a school that was like 30 minutes away from where I lived. No car, no nothing. And school started very, very early. And my parents, my mom specifically, knew that I wanted to go to the school. And because of that, she would wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single day, even though she also had to go to work. She would wake up at 4 and 5 just to drive me to this school that I wanted to go to. Terrible condition. Like, could you picture this for a second? An Alaskan kid saying that I want to go to a school 30 minutes away, even though there's a school right across the street from me. I could walk there. It'd take 2 minutes. I wanted to go 30 minutes away. And her saying, you know what? I work a crazy ass job, but I'm willing to sacrifice my sleep for 4 years. Drop you off every single morning. Didn't miss a morning. Didn't complain. Did nothing. And I used to sit at those tables. You know how, like, or at least in my school that I stayed at, there was tables before school started in like the walking area, and you'd be able to sit there before class started. And I would always be the first one there because of how early I was. Because my mom didn't have any other option but to drop me off early. Sometimes we would have to wait for the school people to let us in. That's how early we were. And I used to remember at that table, the only thing that I ever wanted at that time was just be able to have my own car, to drive myself, and maybe a little bit of lunch money to afford food. This was me at like 14 years old. That's the only thing I want. I just want to be able to get food, have my own car, drive myself to school. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do with my life. Didn't know I was going to be an entrepreneur. Didn't know I was going to start any of these businesses. And those were the only things that I wanted in life. Then I got older. College. Once college came around, the only thing I wanted was, I had my own car at the time, to make money from home. And then once I made my first couple of dollars online to make money from home, I just wanted to make more. 10x it. You guys kind of see the pattern that I'm trying to go off of right now. There's always going to be something that you're going to look forward to. There's always going to be something that you just want more. We never actually take a second to pause and sit in the moment for a second because social media has diluted our attention. completely diluted it. Being authentic has just been completely inflated. Everyone's copy and pasting everything. And that's why I want to kind of no edit these videos, talk to you guys raw, and show you what it actually is to be an entrepreneur. Like, I mean, you guys just saw my setup. This is the only thing I have right now. I have a laptop, a couple phones, a journal, and this phone that I'm recording off of, that I only use to record. Oh, most importantly, this has changed my life dramatically. And the main focus I have for that is don't take any of this shit for granted. I mean, once you reach new levels of making money online, you want to have bigger goals, right? You want to be able to take care of your family, retire, and buy the nicer thing. But if you were to actually take a second and look back 10 years ago, look at your life 10 years ago. What did you want? What did you tell God? What did you wish for? What did you say? If I just had this, I would be completely happy. I guarantee you, you have it right now. You probably do. Genuinely think about it for a second. 10 years ago, what did you want? What did you want in life? You probably have it. I know I do. And at the same time, the mental warfare that I'm going through right now is not having or not being able to make enough right now. And granted, I have the most money that I've ever had in my life right now. And now I feel like with the pressures of all these online businesses, where the future is going to look like with AI, I am more stressed than ever, which is a very good thing. But if you were to humanize with me for a second, and maybe I'm talking to myself here, humanize with myself, I have everything that I said that I wanted 3 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. If I had all of these things, I would be good. That's what I told God. If I had these things, if I got the truck, if I had the place, if I could make money online and just go to the gym to work out, that is the dream. And I have that right now. And sometimes I lose sight of what I have. I don't know if that's greed. I don't know if that's just part of the journey, leveling up, but I feel like sometimes we definitely do need a reminder. And there have been some tragic moments at the time that I'm recording this, October 24th, 2025. There have been some amazing people that can't draw breath anymore, and maybe even say that there are better people than me. So that also definitely has kind of an effect of what I'm saying on camera right now, which is since their tragic events, I have had a look and an outlook on where I'm at right now. I'm like, it's definitely impacted the way that I approach things moving forward. Like, it really can be gone tomorrow. So, whoever is hearing this, whoever is watching this video, however much money you're making, whatever you're pursuing right now, ask yourself this one question. Do I have everything that I had, or that I wanted 10 years ago? And if I do, thank God for it. Take 30 seconds. Take 10 minutes. Complete silence. Turn off all the cameras. Turn off everything. Just sit and be grateful that you're not getting blown up. That you're not under this crazy matrix attack. Even if you are, be grateful for those problems. Problems are privileges. Some people don't have these problems. They can never get access to these problems. That's also something that I've been thinking about lately. I've been getting to think that every single one of my problems I am 100% grateful for. Anyone that has ever come across anybody that has talked about making money online, We think that this idea of making money online was here forever. These influencers were here forever. These mentors were here forever. I could throw some names out there: Alex Hormozy, Andrew Tate, Grant Cardone, big, super, super big names. David Goggins. I'm grateful to have seen these people and lived through a timeline where I can see what is possible. Could you imagine 50 years ago, living then, not having access to information about Tate, about David, about Alex, about all these online businesses? It is actually a privilege to have this information and the problems that come with it. If you really think about it. Could you imagine being an average person 50 years ago? Where are you getting information from? Where are you going to learn business from? Where are your examples at? We live in a time that's so easy to get access into an 8-figure, a 9-figure entrepreneur, yet we take it for granted because it's become normalized. I'm not calling you guys out. I'm calling myself out. I'm exhibit A of this. I mean, shit. I'm 23 years old. With the money that I have, I'm taking my time for granted, thinking that this was me instead of God. That's also something that's also been on my heart a little bit. Thinking that I did it all by myself. It catches me a little bit. And yes, I worked very, very hard for these businesses and everything that I built, but it wasn't really me. It wasn't. Opportunity was granted to me. Being able to know David was granted to me. Being able to know Andrew was granted to me. That's the way that I want to approach it. That's the viewpoint I want to have. Because I get to watch their videos, that is a blessing. There's somebody right now in this world, billions of people, they don't have access to a phone, and they don't know the entrepreneurs you know. They don't know the people that you know. They don't have the insight into business models that you have. Yet you over here scrolling through social media, tweeting, posting videos, some out of ego. I get it. I've been there. And we take this shit for granted. As if we're the greatest entrepreneurs on planet Earth when we're not. I know I'm kind of ranting here, but I feel like I needed to say this. We lose sight of the things that we wanted and what we said we would be grateful for, which is inherently living a lie. We told God, or whatever you believe in, whatever you believe in, you said to yourself, if I had this, I would be good. I would be. And then you achieved it. And this is the type of greed that is talked about in the Bible. And then taking things for granted. With all the events that's been going on, we think this thing is just going to be around here forever. We think this internet thing is just always going to be around. What about AI? What about censorship? What about the truth? I personally think that the truth is going to get harder and harder and harder to get access to. That's why I believe in these videos that I'm going to be making now, these authentic videos. People are going to prefer this. People are going to be preferred to be talked to in a raw, authentic way rather than edits, rather than fast 12-minute dopamine videos. People are going to rather sit and watch someone just talk for 30 minutes to an hour, no interruptions. Even if they mess up, even if they make mistakes, at least they know that you are human. With AI nowadays, I can't even tell. Saw a video the other day. The only thing I know is because of that little watermark. And sometimes there's videos that remove that watermark. Very scary. Perception can be everything. Imagine if that shit got put on the news. We wouldn't know the difference. So, if there's two things you can take away from this video though, don't take anything for granted. because you really don't know if that shit's gonna be there tomorrow. And I'm drawing a blank here. I don't even know what the first one was. I got so into the flow state and the topics, I forgot what the first topic was about. But no, I hope you guys like these raw videos. I'm gonna be making a lot more of them, putting a lot more time into them.